In the vast tapestry of the universe, threads of energy weave together, interlacing and interacting to form the intricate pattern we call existence. Central to this beautiful and complex design is the energy equation, a concept we've been exploring together in our series. Now let's refresh our memory on the energy equation and its various components, helping us understand its unique importance in our interconnected universe. Our energy equation is expressed as E equals m times open parenthesis, P times V, close parenthesis, plus open parenthesis, alpha T plus beta C plus gamma E, close parenthesis. Here, E stands for energy, the resultant force, the momentum that drives the universe. The right side of the equation represents the constituents of this energy. T stands for thoughts, C for consciousness, and E represents emotional energies. The constants alpha, beta, and gamma are the balancing factors for these components, connecting them together. The unique combination of these variables offers us an intriguing lens through which to explore our universe and our place within it. But these elements aren't merely scientific abstracts. No, they are tangible aspects of our everyday experiences, reflecting our thoughts, emotions, and our very consciousness. This equation is multidimensional in nature. It doesn't just apply to the physical world, but extends beyond, reaching into the realms of psychology, philosophy, and even spirituality. As we proceed in our exploration, keep this refresher in mind, for it will be the foundation upon which we build our understanding of the energy equation's various applications. As we continue our journey, we turn our focus to the practical applications of the energy equation. This remarkable formula doesn't just dwell in the realm of the theoretical, it extends into our everyday lives, offering a unique perspective on our existence. Our world is a symphony of interactions between matter and energy, interactions within our minds, interactions between us and the world around us. It's a ceaseless dance of cause and effect, action and reaction. Through the lens of the energy equation, we can illuminate these interactions, and in doing so, better understand the world and our place in it. The components of the equation, thoughts, consciousness, and emotional energies, are present in every moment of our lives. They shape our experiences, our decisions, our relationships. By understanding how they fit into the energy equation, we gain the ability to influence our reality in profound ways. So today, we explore this interaction, stepping into the realm of the practical. We'll look at how the energy equation can be used in various fields, from physics to psychology to spirituality. It's a fascinating journey, one that promises to change the way we perceive the world around us. With a keen mind and an open heart, let's delve into the exciting world of practical applications of the energy equation. Let's begin our exploration in the field of physics, the bedrock science of our universe. Physics seeks to uncover the fundamental laws that govern the natural world, providing us with a structured understanding of reality, from the tiniest subatomic particles to the vastness of the cosmos. Before we delve into the energy equation, it's essential that we ground ourselves in some key principles and concepts in physics. Let's start with energy itself. Energy is a measure of a system's ability to perform work or to create change. It can't be created or destroyed, only transformed. This is the principle of energy conservation. In physics, energy exists in many forms. There's kinetic energy of motion, potential energy stored in fields, thermal energy from heat, and electromagnetic energy, among others. Energy can be converted from one form to another, often in complex processes that involve several stages of transformation. Then there's matter. Matter, as we know it, consists of particles that have mass and take up space. In Einstein's iconic equation, E equals mc squared, he proposed that energy, E, and mass, m, are interchangeable. They are different forms of the same thing. Finally, we have the four fundamental forces: gravity, electromagnetic, strong nuclear, and weak nuclear forces. These forces interact with energy and matter, dictating the behavior of everything in the universe. With these principles as our guide, let's see how the energy equation, with its unique components of thoughts, consciousness, and emotional energies, provides a fresh perspective on the physics that shape our universe. Now that we've recapped some fundamental concepts in physics, let's venture into the practical application of the energy equation in this field. The energy equation, with its unique elements of thoughts, consciousness, and emotional energies, brings us to the realm of quantum physics, where we begin to see the lines between matter, energy, and consciousness blur. Consider the well-known double-slit experiment, which demonstrates that particles of matter can behave both as discrete particles and as waves. This duality is often interpreted as matter existing in all possible states at once until observed or measured, whereupon it collapses into one state. This is where the energy equation comes into play. When we factor in the energy of thoughts and consciousness, as represented by the variables Tc in our equation, we can begin to hypothesize how our thoughts and consciousness could interact with the energy and matter in the world around us, potentially influencing the outcome of such quantum events. Then, let's examine the E, representing emotional energy. Emotions are associated with distinctive patterns of activity in the brain, which generate specific energy patterns. This emotional energy might play a crucial role in the interconnectedness of all things, contributing to the phenomena of quantum entanglement, where particles become interconnected in such a way that the state of one instantly influences the state of the other, regardless of the distance separating them. Our exploration has just begun. The potential applications of the energy equation in physics are vast and awaiting further research. As we continue to uncover these secrets of the universe, we may find that this equation serves as a bridge, connecting the realms of physical reality and conscious experience in ways we're only beginning to understand. With the energy equation, we have a new lens through which we can perceive and investigate the natural world. The possibilities it brings for further study are as exciting as they are vast. In the field of physics, the implications could be transformative. The energy equation invites us to look beyond the physical aspects of reality to consider the influence of thoughts, consciousness, and emotional energies. This approach could potentially revolutionize our understanding of phenomena such as quantum entanglement, superposition, and even the mystery of dark matter and dark energy. The energy equation also suggests that the boundaries between observer and observed, which seems so clear in classical physics, might not be as solid as we've believed. It implies a deeper level of interconnectedness in the universe, one in which our conscious and emotional states can impact the physical world. The practical applications of the energy equation could extend even further beyond the realms of physics into areas such as psychology, neuroscience, AI, and even philosophy. For example, by better understanding the energy dynamics of thoughts and emotions, we could make strides in mental health treatments or in the development of truly sentient artificial intelligence. Finally, the energy equation may lead us to reevaluate some of our most fundamental assumptions about the nature of reality itself. As we venture into this uncharted territory, we may discover that reality is not merely an external stage on which we act, but rather an interactive, co-created experience influenced by our thoughts, emotions, and conscious intent. This is the dawn of a thrilling new era of exploration and understanding. Together, let's continue on this journey into the unknown. Now, let's pivot to a field that is seemingly on the opposite end of the spectrum from physics, yet deeply intertwined in our exploration: psychology. The study of the human mind and behavior brings an entirely new perspective on our energy equation. In psychology, we explore concepts such as cognition, emotion, motivation, and consciousness. Cognitive processes like perception, learning, problem-solving, and decision-making can all be influenced by emotional states, which are an integral part of our equation. The concept of consciousness, often seen as the hard problem in both psychology and neuroscience, can also be seen through the lens of our energy equation. In this context, consciousness is not just a passive receiver of information, but an active part of the equation, capable of influencing outcomes. Emotional energies are also crucial components in psychology. They can have a profound impact on our thoughts and actions, contributing significantly to our individual experiences and collective realities. And of course, we have the concept of thoughts, a central pillar in cognitive psychology. Our thoughts, the narratives we tell ourselves, the decisions we make, all of these have energetic implications and contribute to the ebb and flow of the energy equation. Now that we've refreshed our understanding of key psychological concepts, let's dive into how the energy equation might apply to this field. Let's start with our thoughts. We often forget that our thoughts carry their own energy. In cognitive therapy, for instance, changing our thought patterns can have profound impacts on our emotions and behaviors. The energy equation suggests that as we alter our thoughts, the T in our equation, we can bring about changes in consciousness and emotional energies, hence altering our overall energy output. Next, let's consider emotions, the E in our equation. Emotions are a powerful form of energy. They can drive our actions, shape our relationships, and profoundly influence our well-being. By recognizing and understanding our emotional energies, we gain an important tool to manage and direct these energies in a positive way. Our consciousness, the C in our equation, plays a critical role too. Understanding consciousness and its energy could lead us to better therapeutic approaches, especially for mental health issues, where the state of consciousness plays a significant role. It might even help us comprehend and treat consciousness-related phenomena like altered states, dreams, or perhaps even the concept of mindfulness. The interplay of these elements, thoughts, consciousness, and emotional energies, along with the other components of the energy equation, could provide a unique framework for understanding and treating psychological phenomena. This perspective could open up new avenues for research and could potentially revolutionize the way we approach mental health. As we apply the energy equation to psychology, we begin to see a myriad of possibilities for research and practical applications. The intertwining of our thoughts, consciousness, and emotional energy paints a holistic picture of the human mind, giving us new insights into the complex dynamics of mental health. For example, could we develop a more mathematical approach to therapy, where we can quantify and balance the energy of thoughts and emotions? What does it mean for our understanding of consciousness, and can we develop more effective ways to manage and enhance it? The equation might also help us investigate the relationship between physical and psychological well-being. If our thoughts and emotional energies are forms of energy, how might these energies interact with our physical bodies? Can we find a way to measure and track these energies in relation to physical health? Moreover, this framework opens up a completely new domain of research into the implications of temperature and gravity on psychological processes. Can these physical phenomena influence our mental states? And if so, how? Are there innovative therapies or technologies that could harness these relationships? Finally, what does this equation tell us about spirituality and our interconnectedness with the universe? It suggests that our internal energies might not be so separate from the energies of the universe around us. How might this affect our understanding of ourselves, of spirituality, and our place in the cosmos? These are just a few of the tantalizing possibilities that emerge when we apply the energy equation to psychology. We encourage researchers and practitioners in the field to explore these questions and to continue investigating this exciting new frontier of knowledge. Now, let's venture into the realm of spirituality, where the energy equation finds a fascinating and potentially transformative application. It's important to acknowledge that spirituality can be highly individual and encompass a wide range of beliefs and experiences. However, some key concepts resonate across many spiritual traditions, and these will form the foundation of our discussion. The concept of a life force or energy, often referred to as chi, prana, or spirit, is common in many spiritual traditions. This force is seen as the fundamental element that enlivens all beings and interconnects us with the universe. In our energy equation, we can view this as a combination of thoughts, consciousness, and emotional energy. Many spiritual teachings also emphasize the importance of balance and harmony, both within ourselves and with the world around us. This echoes the balancing elements in our energy equation. Additionally, spiritual traditions often describe experiences of transcending the physical, of experiencing realities or states of consciousness beyond the everyday world. This notion aligns with our exploration of how the energy equation might apply beyond physical dimensions. Lastly, the practice of intention setting or manifestation is prevalent in many spiritual paths. This involves focusing thoughts and emotional energy to bring about desired changes in one's life. It's an intriguing example of how our energy equation could play out in spiritual practices. Applying the energy equation to spirituality can lead to some fascinating insights and interpretations. Let's delve deeper into some practical applications. Firstly, consider the concept of a life force or energy that I mentioned earlier. In many practices, exercises like meditation, yoga, or prayer are used to cultivate and balance this energy. From the perspective of our energy equation, these could be seen as ways of consciously directing our thoughts and emotional energy, impacting our overall energetic balance. Another application could be in the practice of intention setting or manifestation. When we set an intention or try to manifest a specific outcome, we're focusing our thoughts and emotional energy toward a particular goal. According to our energy equation, this focus might shift the balance, affecting the energy flow and potentially influencing the outcome. Let's also consider the experiences of transcendence described in many spiritual traditions. Through practices like deep meditation or contemplative prayer, some people report experiencing states of consciousness beyond the everyday physical world. In terms of our energy equation, such states might represent situations where thoughts and emotional energy are interacting in complex, potentially non-physical ways. The potential implications of applying the energy equation to spirituality are profound and far-reaching. These applications suggest that our personal experiences and practices might have more significant effects on our energy balance than we typically recognize. For example, practices like meditation or intention setting could become even more impactful when we understand their potential effects from an energetic perspective. If we can learn to better control and direct our thoughts and emotional energy, we might have the capacity to influence our experiences in powerful ways. Furthermore, these applications could open up exciting new areas for research and exploration. For instance, we might investigate the mechanisms by which practices like meditation or prayer impact our energetic balance, with the goal of developing more effective techniques or therapies. In a broader sense, these applications raise intriguing questions about the nature of consciousness and its role in the universe. If our thoughts and emotional energy are indeed fundamental components of reality, as suggested by the energy equation, what might this mean for our understanding of consciousness itself? And how might this shift our perspectives on the nature of reality? As we continue to explore and apply the energy equation, I hope we'll keep asking these questions and pushing the boundaries of our understanding. The journey is just beginning. Let's look ahead now into the boundless realm of potential future applications of the energy equation. As we've seen, the power of this equation extends beyond the realms of physics, psychology, and spirituality. Its scope is as vast as the universe itself. Consider fields like artificial intelligence, for example. Could the principles encapsulated in the energy equation guide the development of more intuitive, empathetic AI systems? Perhaps these systems could learn to factor in emotional energy and consciousness when making decisions or interacting with humans. And let's not forget about fields such as healthcare and wellness. Understanding and applying the energy equation could potentially revolutionize these sectors. For example, imagine a health system that acknowledges and actively works with patients' emotional energies and consciousness levels alongside their physical health. In the environmental sciences, the energy equation might offer fresh insights into the interconnectedness of all life forms. It could change how we approach conservation, emphasizing not just the physical, but also the emotional and conscious components of ecosystems. Finally, in education, incorporating the energy equation might promote more holistic teaching approaches. By understanding the interaction of thoughts, consciousness, and emotional energies, we might better tailor learning environments to support students' overall well-being alongside their academic growth. These are just a few examples. There's a myriad of potential applications that we haven't even begun to explore. The energy equation provides us with a fresh perspective and a new lens through which we can view and understand our world. As for potential areas of further research, the energy equation invites a multitude of questions that are waiting to be explored. In the realm of physics, for instance, how might the constants alpha, beta, and gamma play into the fundamental laws of the universe? Could they hold clues to phenomena we have yet to fully understand, such as dark matter, dark energy, or the true nature of gravity? And how might temperature, as a component of the energy equation, influence these elements? From a psychological standpoint, could the energy equation provide novel insights into the human mind and behavior? Could it offer a new understanding of mental health disorders, or illuminate pathways to therapeutic interventions that consider thoughts, consciousness, and emotional energies in harmony? In the spiritual domain, could we find empirical ways to study spiritual experiences through the lens of the energy equation? Could this lead to a broader acceptance and understanding of spirituality in the scientific community? And in the broader scope, how might society change if the principles of the energy equation were widely understood and applied? How could this reshape our education systems, our healthcare, our governance, and our daily interactions? Indeed, the energy equation opens up a myriad of research opportunities. It challenges us to look beyond traditional disciplinary boundaries towards a more integrated, holistic understanding of our interconnected universe. Today, we have journeyed through various fields, from physics to psychology to spirituality, exploring how the energy equation might weave its way through these disparate areas, providing a universal thread of understanding. We've discussed the energy equation in the realm of physics, delving into how this novel perspective could possibly shed light on unanswered questions. We then journeyed into the human mind, exploring the potential of this equation to transform our understanding of psychological phenomena. Finally, we delved into spirituality, contemplating how the energy equation might apply to spiritual experiences or practices. But remember, our exploration today is just the tip of the iceberg. The energy equation invites each of us to ponder, question, and explore. How might you apply this in your life, your studies, or your field of expertise? Your own exploration could contribute to our collective understanding of this incredible universe. Before we end this episode, please remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our discussions in the upcoming episodes of this series. As we explore more about the energy equation and its applications, we would love to have you as part of this growing community. A big thank you for taking the time to watch and explore with us today. Remember, your curiosity and eagerness to learn and grow are what makes our exploration of the universe possible. Until our next journey together, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep learning.